The very beautiful sum based on the theorem. The two tangents from an external point to a circle are equal in length and radius is perpendicular to the tangent. Here we have a question that is supported with a figure. The question says that a triangle ABC is drawn to circumscribe a circle of radius 4 cm such that the segments BD and DC, in which BC is divided by the point of contact D, are of lengths 8 cm and 6 cm respectively. Find the sides AB and AC. Now to start with, we have a triangle that is circumscribing a circle. That means the circle is touching all the three sides of the triangle. That means the three sides AC, BC and AB are the tangents to the circle at points Q, D and R respectively. That gives us a small understanding. We have the center and we have the point of contact. So we always draw the radius. So we draw OQ and OR, and even their lengths would be equals to 4 cm because the radius is 4 cm. Now, we also know that the radius is perpendicular to the tangent. That means OQ will be perpendicular to AC, OR will be perpendicular to AB, and OD will be perpendicular to BC. So this is what we could understand from the first part of the statement. Let's continue further. BC, the segment, is divided, right? It's divided at point D in two parts. And the length of the two parts are 6 cm and 8 cm. That's what is provided. What we need to do with this is, we need to find how much is AB and AC. Remember, the lengths are going to be different because it's not given anywhere. It's an isosceles triangle. So it may be different, right? So let's begin with this approach. Now to start with, we'll go for a construction of drawing three segments, OC, OB and OA. Now, what was the purpose behind drawing these segments? Let's try to understand. Because the radius and the side are perpendicular, it gives us a relation of base and height for triangles. So we drew OA, OC and OB to get three different triangles. Now, let's go for the 3 points C, A and B. Now to start with, for the circle, these 3 points are in the exterior. From C, there are two tangents, that is CD and CQ. What are they? They are the tangents to the circle from the external point C. And we know the lengths of tangent segments are always equal, drawn from an external point. Hence, CQ will be equals to CD. Now, since CD is 6 cm, CD and CQ both will be equals to 6 cm. Further, from B, what can we say about BD and BR? They are also the tangent segments drawn to the circle from an external point B. That means BD and BR will be equal, and they will be equal to 8 cm each. Let's take point A now. Now from point A, again we have two tangents, right? AQ and AR. Now we also know they are equal, but we don't know the values of any of these segments. What we do is, let's assume the values to be X. So AQ and AR will be equals to X. Now this is very simple to understand. The tangents from an external point to a circle are equal in their lengths. The first part of the question is very clear. As we had discussed earlier, the reason for the construction is to get three triangles. Let's go for triangle OBC. For this triangle, we have a base and we have its corresponding height. Let's go for the formula for area of a triangle. Area of any triangle is half into base into height. So for area of triangle OBC, we say half, and the base is BC and the height is OD. So half into BC into OD. So area of triangle OBC will be half into 6 plus 8, which is how much? 14 into OD, that's 4. Now when we reduce 2 1s are to 2s are, we have 14 2s are, that is 28 centimeters square. So area of triangle OBC is 28 centimeters square. Further, let's consider triangle OAC. For this triangle OAC, the area is now half into the base, which is AC, into the height, which is OQ. We'll substitute the values. Half into X plus 6, that is AC, into OQ, which is 4. We reduce 2 and 4. So, area of triangle OAC will be 2 times X plus 6 centimeters square. Further, let's go for triangle OAB. For this triangle, the base is going to be AB and the height is going to be OR. So, area of triangle OAB will be half into X plus 8 into 4. 2 1s are 2 2s are. So, area of triangle OAB will be 2 times X plus 8 centimeters square. So what we did is we found the areas of all three small triangles. But subsequently, these three small areas are a part of a larger area, that is triangle ABC. So area of triangle ABC, or the triangle ABC, is made up of triangle OBC, triangle OAC and triangle OAB. Hence, we now say area of triangle ABC is equals to area of triangle OBC plus area of triangle OAC plus area of triangle OAB. On further substituting, we get 28 plus 2 times x plus 6 plus 2 times x plus 8. That's equals to 28 plus 2x plus 12 plus 2x plus 16. 28 plus 12 plus 16 gives you 56 plus 2x plus 2x, that is 4x. What we do is we can take 4 common. So we now have area of triangle ABC is 4 times 14 plus x centimeters square. Let this be result number 1. Now, for area of triangle ABC, we need x, right? For area of triangle ABC, since we know the lengths of all the 3 sides, let's find its area by using a very beautiful approach called as the Heron's formula. So for using Heron's formula, let's first find the semi-perimeter. For that, A will be AC, that is x plus 6, B will be AB, that is x plus 8, and C will be BC, which is 14. We first find the semi-perimeter, that is S, which is equals to half the perimeter, that is A plus B plus C upon 2, which is now equals to x plus 6 plus x plus 8 plus 14 upon 2, that is 2x plus 28, right, upon 2. We take 2 common, twice of x plus 14 upon 2, we reduce 2 and 2. Hence, the semi-perimeter S is equals to x plus 14 centimeter. We continue this sum in the next module, children.